You know, this is a long time coming for me because for years I've talked about this topic and I've warned you guys about the savage culture and that's celebrated within our community. You know, I've talked about wanting to be a gangbanger, wanting to be a real N-word, wanting to be a bad B. I did a whole series called Death to the Real N-word, Death to the Bad B. We're not talking about killing nobody. We're talking about killing that N-word mindset and your consciousness. We want to reverse the demonic spirit that's been put on our people. I've been talking about this for years. They condition us to normalize dysfunction, celebrate dysfunction, because black dysfunction is profitable for everybody else. I told you guys that they had video of everything that you do now. There's no more privacy. Everything is on the grid. They have everything on the grid. They can see you coming and going. They can see inside your home. They can see you when you sleep, see you when you woke. They have video footage of everything. And I told you guys that the urban criminal is obsolete. The big homie told you this. What we was doing in the 90s and the 80s and the 70s, you can't do that no more. Them days is over. We in the digitized digital era. The industrial age is over. So now they have the technology where they can see you. They can see everything. So you still want to be a gangster. You still want to be a real N-word. You still want to be a bad B. That's bad news for you. So in this shooting, this Gold Coast shooting, the FBG Duck in Chicago, they got these young brothers coming and going. I told you guys. I told you guys years ago. They have infrared surveillance cameras. They have all kinds of cameras where they can see your firearm under your clothes. They can see. They got cameras that can track your cars from when you're leaving to go to the crime, when you're doing the crime, when you're leaving the crime, going back to the hideaway. They got all that stuff checkmated already. So the days of the vigilante gangster is over. But you guys are hard-headed. You don't want to listen. They warehousing you. They have no more room for the degenerates of our community. They gentrifying you out. They knock down the Cabrini Green, the Robert Teller homes, and all those ghettos and those areas that was housing black bodies on the west side and south side of Chicago. They totally obliterated. Those days are gone. But you still want to be GD and BD and all this demonic gangster stuff that's killing and destroying the community. So now you want to take your gangsterism and let it spill into the downtown area. The downtown areas of Chicago or the Gold Coast area where the money is. Them white folks ain't going for that. They're not going to let you do that. They got you driving to the scene, pulling up in that affluent area. And this is messed up because in that trial, man, them guys was found guilty right away. You never had a chance. Because when I was growing up, video footage was like kryptonite to a Superman. They say, well, we got footage of you. Man, you'd be ready to faint. You'd be ready to faint. Because you didn't want to be on camera for nothing. You didn't want to be seen on nobody's camera. No. But the thing is, you pull up, you get downtown, you know, you jump out and you open fire on a guy all within seconds. You jump back in your car and you drive off. I mean, you know, gun another black man down. But what you don't realize is they got everything under surveillance. I warned you guys, man. But I tried to tell you, man, but y'all wasn't listening. Y'all wasn't listening to me, man. We're in the days of Simon Phoenix and Demolition Man. We're going into the days of microchips, computers, cloning, all kinds of stuff, man, that they normalizing. I told y'all. Y'all gotta wisen up and understand that the world that we once knew is over. We're going into the new world. And once they shut down Los Angeles and New York City, those were the models that they could shut down the two largest cities in America. They can do it for they can do it for the other cities. So they allow Philadelphia, Chicago, Memphis, Baltimore, these cities to burn. Property value plummet. They go in and buy all the property up for cheap. So now all those $3 crack shacks, those 3-story brownstones that everybody sold drugs in, got high in, now they worth $3-4 million. San Francisco, them 3-story crack shacks is worth $6-7 million. And now black folks, you can't afford to live there no more. So you still think you're going to be BD and GD on the south side and west side of Chicago, where they gentrifying and they don't need you no more? You still going to be gang banging? How? When? Check this out. Check this. I want y'all to see. Y'all, if y'all think I'm lying, I want y'all to see exactly what I'm talking about. Check this out. I'll come right back.
All right, a Louisiana nonprofit is helping law enforcement agencies all over the U.S. with criminal surveillance.
And with fewer officers on the street, the organization is using security cameras to put more eyes in high crime areas. Rebecca Castor live in New Orleans to show us how it all works. Rebecca.
Natalie, Anthony, it is quite the operation. Inside the building behind me, over 10,000 video feeds from across the country are streaming here instantly. And we got to look inside this nonprofit to see how it's filling in the gaps for police agencies that are still struggling for manpower.
This, of course, is one of our monitoring rooms. You're currently seeing cameras from different parts of the country: California, Florida, New Jersey, and then many points in between.
Former New Orleans police officer Brian Lagarde is the brains behind Project NOLA, the largest network of community crime cameras in the U.S.
The job's tough. We see a lot of bad things. We see some of the worst that humanity has to offer. Part of what makes it worth it is knowing that we're helping justice be served.
Using AI, the cameras alert Project NOLA if they pick up illegal activity, and law enforcement can review video. Any homeowner, business owner, school, or church can request a Project NOLA camera for free, only paying a fee of about $300 a year for cloud storage.
Business owners, residents are realizing the importance to help their local law enforcement. It is a community effort that you cannot, especially with manpower issues right now, law enforcement, it's virtually impossible for them to do it alone. They need the public's assistance.
These are cameras Project NOLA is allowing us to show publicly for this story, but oftentimes their team is in this room watching cameras in crime-ridden neighborhoods with gang violence and drug deals.
We get to know them pretty well by, watching what they're doing, who's controlling them, as we're helping to work up cases on them.
This year alone, Lagarde says the cameras have helped law enforcement on hundreds of cases. And with violent crime spiking in New Orleans, business owners say the cameras are crucial.
If every business in the French Quarter had a camera on the street, that is incredibly valuable.
There is no American dream if you don't feel safe. I absolutely think it's one of the best solutions possible.
When we talk about video surveillance, people often wonder about privacy. Because Project NOLA is a nonprofit, it does not sell any of its data, and it only provides its video to law enforcement. In New Orleans, Rebecca Castor, Fox 32 Chicago.
And this is the stuff that I'm trying to tell a lot of you hard-headed dudes, man. Because you guys are hard-headed, and listen, it's going to take for you to have to be in jail 50, 60 years, man. Saying yes, Your Honor, no, Your Honor. Begging the parole board to let you out. Because you couldn't listen to the big homie when he was trying to give you wisdom. It's over with. The days of killing your own people and seeing your own brother as an op, it's over. Y'all, I'm talking to you down in Memphis too. You fools better put them guns down. They got you. It's just a matter of time before they come get you. They already know who the shooters are. They already know who the killers are. Because outside of having snitches, they got camera work. They already saw you. It don't matter if you got that mask on. They got you when you got back to the hideaway and took the mask off. They saw you. Y'all hard-headed and y'all don't listen, man. Y'all hard-headed and y'all don't listen. And this is the problem. This is the problem with a lot of you young brothers out here, man. Y'all just, I don't know. I don't know what to tell y'all. But only thing I can say as a big homie is the jig is up. You want to emulate what you saw us do in your music and old shows, and you want to be the old school Chicago, Detroit, East Side, West Side gangster. You want to be like them OGs of old. It's over with, bro. They don't need to come out and do an investigation. They just sit right on social media. They just sit right on social media and watch you. And it's only a matter of time before they come get you. They start piecing all. They put everything inside a computer mainframe and let that chat AI work, and it bring everything right up. Got you. Checkmate. Got you. It's over. And the sad part is, man, some of y'all so far gone, y'all ain't gonna listen to the message. And the YouTube algorithm probably won't even let this go viral. Because teaching black people as a black man is illegal. Black dysfunction is profitable for everybody but us. We got to wake up and understand what we up against and what they're trying to do. So I'm telling all my brothers across America, gangbanging is done. The urban criminal is done. He's obsolete. You see this video, help this video go viral. Let this video get out there. It's over. They don't need you no more. They warehousing black bodies in prisons. They gentrifying you out of the communities that you was a gangster in. So if you the communities that they allowed you to be gangsters in, if they gentrifying it, why would they need any more gangsters? And if they don't need any more gangsters, then that means that the gangsters you want to attack, they coming after you. They getting rid of you. They don't need you. Put the guns down, man. Walk away. Death to the real N-word. We ain't talking about killing nobody. We talking about killing that N-word mindset in your mind, man. I'm here as an allegorical Christ casting out demons. I'm speaking to you today because I'm casting out that demonic spirit in your mind, letting you know that you got to let that go. You got to let it go. We got to move on from it. We got to figure out a way to move on from it. I'm casting out those demons, man, with these words, man. Let these words be a psychological mental change in you, that you can figure out that I got to walk away. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but somehow I got to walk away from this because they got traps set for me, and they out to warehouse me and put me in prison for the rest of my life and my youth. They out to take my youth away from me because they have no use for black bodies except for in their penitentiaries. So I'm going to cut this video short here. Like, subscribe, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think, all right? Subscribe to Street Media TV. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.